Crews are back out on Brays Bayou today after finding a child's body there, and now detectives and search crews are looking for clues. Authorities believe the body belongs to missing 2-year-old Maliyah Bass. Sherman Chow is here now, and Sherman, Houston police right now suspect foul play.
They do. An official autopsy report is pending, but investigators say that there is a high likelihood that the child's body is Maliyah's. Community activist Quanah X meeting with the Bass family and neighbors this afternoon, saying he too wants to get to the bottom of this case. It was emotional. Last night, the boyfriend of Maliyah's mother was angry, accusing police of not doing enough. HPD also combing that bayou area by Smither Park for potential security camera video. They are interested in any suspicious activity from yesterday morning around 9:30 a.m. or before that. EquiSearch has also been called in today.
Yes, they do have people in the water. We also have people on ATVs. We're just searching this whole area.
2-year-old Maliyah was reportedly left at the Sunset Crossing apartment playground Saturday morning and then disappeared from there. Now, those apartments are in West Houston on Beechnut, just outside the Sam Houston Tollway. A jogger the next morning spotted a toddler's body in Southeast Houston in Brays Bayou, just east of the University of Houston. That is a distance of about 20 miles, and certainly too far for a toddler to walk. Authorities, of course, are asking if you know anything that could help to please contact them. Back to you.